there's a good chance that you're gonna catch
Dang, I wasn't
the
looking
eclipse.
up. I don't even know where the moon is. It is a
But
Sunday.
the eclipse starts like at 7:15, 7:20 in the morning.
Yep.
We just
We're
misses
between
8, 8, 8
6
something.
on this one, guys. It just so happens, it doesn't matter if we're streaming on Raging Green Demon. Look for Raging City of Mystery and YouTube. That it always seems to be raining every single time you play the game.
No matter if it's
Never
Red Dead or
fails.
GTA, it's
Yeah,
always
Red
raining, bro.
Dead, GTA, doesn't matter. It's always. Almost as if the sky is crying. That is what they was originally called. Tears of Uranus. You know why Uranus is crying, right?
Why what?
You know why Uranus is crying? Why rain was called the Tears of Uranus?
The tears over Uranus?
Yes, it's because he was castrated.
Uranus is also yeah, the sky god, no? Like
Yeah,
this,
god of the sky, yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
again, if you take this into Sumerian context, this would have been the original, like, Sumerian gods, right? They were the sky people. And the story is that they came down, they mined gold, and then they flooded the earth, and then they left. This is why they talk about the distinction between Yahweh, the thunder god, and like our God, like Jesus or God of all, Alpha and Omega God, two different gods.
Oh, fuck.
I think I actually killed people. Well, yeah, it cost a whole bunch of weapons.
There goes the blue dusting.
You are in my motorcycle club, right?
No, you gotta send an invite.
There it is. Okay, so whoever's just doing the broadcast, we're here to compare ships. Because what's going on here, this is where I ended my last videos as well, is we're getting onto the ship phase of that we're seeing this comparison again between Singapore and you part of the group, man.
You gotta send an invite so I can get in.
I did, it said I sent it a recruit,
Oh, I see, I see.
so any of you watching who wanna, oh, this is actually one of my, this was not planned, which is hilarious, but for any of you who ever tried to leave the cops, you can go to here, and you can actually go through an alleyway over here, which I don't think I'm gonna fit. I think I might be a little too tall for it. Oh no, I did. You can actually come in here, and as long as you don't break that one over there, you're alright. Ah, but I'm too tall to go back here. But going back there into the corner actually allows you to escape from the cops. It's actually one of my favorite spots.
See if you can increase the level on your microphone, because I hear you really low.
Okay. I'm showing how to escape from the cops real quick. This is one of my favorite spots right here to the right. But if you go there right now with them, they're gonna bust through the door. So you can actually prevent that by going this way. Going this way. Letting them catch up. And then go right to the door. Always the problem is this. Oh my god, it doesn't fit.
Me and my big
Damn
head.
truck, now it's alright. Do this the old fashioned way. So let's go ahead and start. So last I see you're in the trip too. You want to see if we can do the Freelander trip first?
Whichever one, bro. I'm here just to
Okay.
play.
So I think actually it's pretty funny that we're here because there's something I want to share with you. So for those who do actually watch this live feed and who are actually paying attention, there's something very significant going on in these trips. We start to see that the border of the mystery is created by this chain of D, N, and S. I think it's quite interesting that when we look over here between the legs of Wagner over there, that these guys, mystery hunters, talked about how this plot of land here looks a lot like a penis. And it's interesting,
Kiflam.
yeah, that this Keflon penis right here, cut off from these sections, is shooting towards what these mystery hunters also explained to me is the egg. And it's interesting that we're right here at Jeter and Facts. And look, we're also here at the store, the Arcadia. But that this here is considered the egg, and that this spiral is considered the sperm fertilizing the egg. And it's interesting that this is where Michael begins after the end of marriage counseling. But it's also very interesting the D and the S, the tiny S in the D. And when you're coming over here and you're finishing off the end of the Epsilon program, you are in fact over here. This is if you get the tractor. So with the Epsilon, the end of the Epsilon program, you literally are driving in from this direction right here. And what we're seeing is this. You're seeing the peak of a pyramid, seeing the Pegasus building, Serenity, Wellness, Little Pot, but also the Wheel, the Triway, the Bourgeois, Periscope, mystery paintings. We see again the rainbow. We see the four corner of the pyramid. So they're making you drive all this. We see the DP, D1, the Corsos, and we get to androgyny, San androgyny, which is literally male, female, put together. Because it wasn't androgyny, I forgot, it was one of the children of one of the Greek guys. You get the head of the eagle, the cuckold. You get the pirate radio station. But as you're coming over here, this is where this ends. Is in front of the D and the S. And so the other side of this is where Michael ends the marriage counseling. I find that quite interesting. Also, we see the golden taco. So let's go now.
That cockatoo bar is also filled with like transsexuals as well.
Mm-hmm.
So again, there's the male and the female.
The male and the female, androgyny, the both. Balance again. True balance. Because again, this goes back to Dionysus and even Balder. They were, even Ra was supposed to be androgynous. Ra was castrated. So he became male and then was female.
Also on the fountain where there's the egg, you also find a scrap letter inside of there too.
For the killer?
Yeah.
That I don't remember.
The Leonora Johnson.
Let's see, it's Blastos checking in. We have Lab Rat back. In time to go on the offensive. We heard that Freelander's holed up in the rehab center in Richmond while he's running trials in his mind-humping party trap. This is the one we're gonna do.
Beauty call. They almost called him booty call.
Interesting, it starts with channel X. Because you got to choose what you want even when you make the game, what you want it to start with. It's interesting that we start this with channel X. So what's interesting about this trip sequence in second dose is we see the same, almost a mirroring effect again of what was happening in the trip phase in first dose. There seems to be one way that seems to be more connected to Trevor, and one way that seems to be more connected to Michael. This one specific, oh sorry, I was so excited to be a star in the live stream. This is a forbidden stream because he's streaming and I'm streaming. So right now, if we both look at our streams, it's probably the most reverb insanity in the world. I can only imagine. Here we go. Let's take the drift and see. No, what's funny is the Ascended Masters actually have this as our lead car, and I think it's funny that they did this. They gave us this the Glendale.
I gotta warn you, this time the troop is absolutely feral. Last time I saw Lucha this pissed, she ripped a guy's skull clean out of his head, and I want blood. My guy thinks he
So
can
again, this is, you can hear what he said, so again, the skull ripped out of the head.
of our incredible acid?
So that's what they keep saying, that this is an out of the mind thing, out of body experience.
We gotta stop this. Time to take a goddamn stand.
Mind over body.
Yeah, because that's again goes back to the whole yoga and everything. Is that there's something going on here that they're saying. If we can go back to single player, right? What do we know happened twice? For sure in the game that we were tripping out. Can you think about it? What happens twice for sure when you're tripping balls?
Happens twice.
Mm-hmm.
Like in this mission that we're doing?
No, I mean in single player.
Oh, in single player.
Yeah. Just name what you know when you're tripping balls.
You deal with aliens.
Mm-hmm. Michael. But Trevor also trips balls, remember?
Yeah, and he starts singing.
He sees clowns.
His
So in
biggest
this
fear.
one specifically, we see that trip phase, where you're either fighting aliens or you're fighting clowns, just like we did at Legion Square. But both of these have to do with smoking pot. Is when you're smoking pot. You're not supposed to trip that much from smoking weed, but in this game you freaking do. You see what I mean?
I think that weed is laced with something else. Probably like
Most likely.
green goo.
Something's making it 10 times more potent. Tripping.
It's probably laced with like green goo or Valkyrie.
Well, that's exactly what we're seeing here, is that the Freelander is taking the concoction that Labride had created, the one that made us trip balls in the first pack. He's taking that. So again, we're seeing how something that has that kind of ability is being stolen and used for something else. See a lot of that being said a lot of the game. This energy being built up to a point and then expelled.
Sounds like the troop couldn't wait to get started. Let's go! For mi familia!
For her family. And look, they all got Glendale. And get behind the rock. So notice too the cars and everything we got here. Is this what I think it is? Is this an Ocelot? Yep, Ocelot F620. We got the Canis. The name of this guy. The Granger. Another Ocelot? What's that? Ocelot Jackal. Interesting. Look, we got silver, black, silver, and black. And gray. And over here too, we got black and white. And this one's armored. Yeah, I don't have access to that, but I have access to the other vehicle. I didn't have access to the Granger either. Interesting.
You realize how like whenever you die in the mission or you like get taken down, you fall from the sky?
Right into the circle, yeah. Which is surprisingly a lot like the wallpaper that we all know with the portal. Surprisingly a lot like the portal. It's this pawn. It's surprisingly a lot like the one that we just saw in the middle of the eye, which everyone says is referring to the egg. It almost looks exactly the same.
You know what's here? Here, like in single player, like in this location right here?
Yeah, and exactly. There's something here, right?
This is spaceship part.
That's right. So again, and look, and there's again, it's just this obsession with the tree. So we're seeing, but this is a huge tree. Now, there's not many trees that you get a giant oak like this.
Talking about trees, come here, follow me. Look, this is the spiral thing again. You have the semicircle, like in the
egg. Yep. Same as the egg with the eye in the circle. Only this time it's got a tree. And it's that weird bush with the branching off.
You also have this rock right here that is like the peach. It's cut in half.
No, they do see a peach rock.
In both sides. Look, in that one right there where you are, and this one right here.
Even off to that side.
And the tree is right in the middle. Now when you come here in single player, there's a bunch of people that are standing by the tree and they're smoking as well. This is the smoking tree.
It's like people are doing yoga right here. There's a yoga mat.
Yeah.
And it's also that Epsilon blue and Franklin green. What's the brand? Peach.
You also have the wallpaper from the DLC where you have the alien egg here on the roof on the second floor. And this right here, this is a big tool. Between this mural right here.
This has been a big deal from the beginning. Because you see the split between dark and light. You see the handle it well. You see the three mountain peaks, the river. You see again the red dot. Forget, peace, the sunset between the two pieces, or the sunrise, then the tree, the God, and you see the connections here. But you also paid attention to the whiteboard over here? Step 2 recovery is hate yourself, blame the world, accept defeat, and then be reborn. So today it says 6:45 wake up, 7:15 meditate, 11:20 self-loading, 1:45 story time, 3:30 afternoon nap, 5 o'clock dinner, 6 o'clock math debate. Inspiring quote of the day, completely smeared out. But you can tell that somebody drew a penis on here. I think there is actually a way to see this. If you just position yourself a little correct. Almost, ooh, right there, see something. 2.
trying to put on the mask in particular.
Trying to think of what I want to see 100 of them chasing. I guess I want to see aliens. I was hoping we get aliens. So this is we're about to start this sequence right here. We're either gonna get two options, depending on what Freelander says, depending on the trip. We have no idea what makes it happen. It's going to be either the one more associated with this Trevor, which is gonna be the clown, and also see the bullseye and 3 spears spinning around. Also gonna see the, what was it, get over your cravings. What's up, man? Keep on. As long as you hear it, it means it's game music. Otherwise, it's omitted.
Jeez, I have like 1,000 different masks, man. I'm trying to look for one in
This is a
particular.
forbidden stream. I'm streaming and he's streaming. We're both streaming at the same time. You have 2 devices, turn them both on for the ultimate reverb nightmare. I can only imagine. Alright, so let's get this going. We're already 32 minutes in. So
Oh,
tripping balls.
I'm trying to show you another clue that here exactly where I'm standing at. But it has to do with the mask as well, and it has to do with the wall as well, the Gentry Manor Hotel. And the Infinite Egg Killer too. It's a bunch of clues put together.
I accidentally did that one time and I was like, oh my god, what's happening?
Look, come here.
Come in.
Look at the mural and then look at my mask.
Yeah, the help me. There it is, help me. Which, again, we know help me is shown at the hotel.
At the Gentry Manor Hotel.
Yep. And look, there's also right next to the sun.
Yeah, and it
even
has
when
to
we
do
look
with
at
the
it
with the
shown in
dark and the
other
light
aspects,
too.
It's always shown in connection with the sun shining, actually. Because the other ones are kind of mixed up. So again, we see the red sun connected with the crescent moon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sun. But always dark and light, handle it well. You ready, Jack?
Yeah, let me switch appearances 1 second.
He's so ready, he's so amped, ready to go.
Alright, let's go.
So meet my brethren. Everybody cross your fingers, aliens!
Well, let me switch guns really quick. Okay. Handsome says it looks like a cipher.
I should be able to breathe this stuff.
Welcome to my little
I'm
clinical
thinking of five
trial.
ciphers,
We're
Hanson.
testing a hypothesis. Will a sufficiently large dose of my new
When we see
formula
the
cause you to
arrows,
become
with Freelander's
permanently
doing his
insane?
whole, like, master of puppets, like on the theater kind of thing. The cipher looked a lot like the Voynich manuscript. I know this is just silly, but I've never compared it. It looks really close.
It's pathetic.
So look,
Trapped
there's
in
an
your
arrow over
delusions.
here saying turn around.
Scared the little green
Arrows
men
over
are coming
here
to
saying
take you
turn
away.
around.
Well,
I'm a man of
I'm a
science.
man
This
of
is the alien.
science. I know what you're doing. You see the possibility of healing,
Yeah,
and it terrifies you.
Notice how everything from far away is blue and red at the same time.
This I think is one of the biggest
Self-gratification,
answers
unrestrained
that
savagery.
the fact that it's showing
fear
whatever
me
that thing is
because I offer you peace,
sending a signal to me.
self-understanding, self-acceptance, and all for half
This
the
is what I
price
was
of my
telling
closest
earlier.
market competitor.
There it is, guys.
Okay, say what you want about Freelander. He's got some
Together,
good shit.
but that's the best. So what is the balance here?
Oh shit, some
The
extraterrestrial.
biggest thing is what I'm doing right now and is I'm doing the Epsilon mission first, and in order to do that, you have to start that from Daddy, Father and Son. And once you go from Father and Son, do all the Epsilon missions. And you should be at exactly
Does the alien remind you of your father?
I'm targeting something in the alien ship.
Are you really?
Yeah, something is blocking my target. I can't unlock it. Look up to the middle of the ship right here, and I'm target locked. Yeah, something in there.
To me, it like automatically aims down.
That's weird. Mine's target locking. You can see in the video.
Animals! Why can't you see
This is gonna stay here. Oh, yes! We did it. This is what I was talking about. This is what we wanted.
I have
Look,
the
we're fighting the monkey.
Actual monopoly.
The simian.
Losing its mind. Just take a look at the news. The
And
conditions
we're also
are
talking to
perfect.
Coyote.
My marketing campaign is going
Creatures,
viral.
but also
Dozens of celebrities signing up. My compound in the jungle is ready. Why must you stand in the way? Hey, things are switching up over
Again,
here.
this
A
is-
chip just trying to shoot my
The
jump.
key here it says is to overcome. Yeah, kill the beast.
It's natural to fear predators.
If you go to the portal, you're gonna see a cage like the one in the animal center. What do you call it? Like the cages with the monkeys in the mission.
Seems that way, yeah, I see that. But also it's a
Yeah.
still got the UFOs in the sky. One thing we noticed about this trip. Nope, time is not going.
It's the 7:15, which is the time where the eclipse happens.
With the eclipse is out.
Head.
Yep.
That's what they called me. Pube head. Yeah, well, who's a pube head now, you hypersexual?
Now, okay, this is the one I was talking about.
Snub-nosed little tramp.
Since you're watching both these, I'm
I'm
gonna run
Dr.
up to
Isaiah Friedlander.
these areas.
PhD.
These look a lot
While
like
you
they're
were
raining on
at
the
prom
moon.
with a fucking jock, where was I? Oh, that's right.
For any
Studying.
mystery hunters out there,
Studying for this
so there for a
moment.
second.
And I will not be denied what I deserve by some band of freaks. Freaks!
And it's interesting that even when we had done this earlier, which is not earlier, but another where this wasn't didn't give us the food. But usually when we would play this game, with the aliens, with the colors and animals. But interesting is that, like I said, this thing right here, covered in the
Look in the mirror! Confront yourself.
literally the same
I
as the
do
eclipse.
not need to put a stop to you.
So it's showing the
I merely need to let you self-destruct.
as far as the higher
Wait, that's me!
Nah.
I'm trying to
Again,
kill me!
not one, 3 different things. Must be converted. And then we'll see.
Oh look, there's an alien egg, bro. There's an alien egg on
Wait,
the
wait,
on the,
wait,
on the
wait,
fountain.
where are
In the fountain. Come here, come here. In the
Whoa, yep. There it is. Look at that.
I don't deserve to die!
And it's doing to kill our ego. Wow, look at that. So killing our ego is Kazan being reborn from the alien age. That's
The time must have
exactly-
changed.
Your own flaws hold you back!
Now the time is
I think 1645 is another one of the eclipses as well.
so first one was second. Excellent, let's go. mystery-related stuff here, man. Was it Ron said? Pretty high data output stuff. And it's directly in response to killing Tuesday. That's the thing. And again, who is the well, the creator of the game, through Laszlo and the coders, that him and Dan Howell, they created the mystery together. Is he said, Dan Howell himself said, that what he does is Michael. And that Trevor is...
Hey, look! It's me!
Literally, the falling through the tree as well, I think is a big deal. So we're seeing the whole connection. Yeah, there you go, Jason. You go. Yeah, you go. Again, going back to Dom.
Look at the time now. Look at the time.
Now the time.
There's only one way out of this, guys.
Now my colors are all
Will you? Show you.
Oh, and they still got the
Only
hamburgers
one
in the
of you
sky.
is still saved, but barely.
There's a hamburger in the sky over here.
You're nearly there. Go into the
That's
light.
supposed to be the UFO.
Man, this high
Yeah,
runs
the
and
last time,
runs.
even with the hamburgers, we had the UFO, not the UFO. Yeah, there's the So one of the things too, right, is like when somebody dies or somebody jumps out of a plane, if you have all your characters with you, they will jump with you. So as long as everybody has a parachute, you know that because you're them. Everybody will jump and parachute somewhere. What do they want all three of us to jump through? I don't know. Apparently the Mount Chiliad.
There was also a commercial, also remember, with there's like 3 people on fire and they're all jumping and they're like, I think they're like on their underwear as well.
Yeah, that you're talking about the Stunt Academy School.
Yep.
Yeah, they teach you how to jump on fire.
And it's always a group of
And
people
this right
too,
here
it's
is
not
an
just one
interesting
single
spot.
person.
Because of the perspective here. Where have we seen this perspective before? Go ahead. She's outside. Alright, so that was the first trip. And we actually got the aliens and the animals on the first try. That was pretty
And the
cool.
alien egg.
And the alien egg. So let's go and see if we can do the other one. And see if we still get the egg. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay. So this is very, very interesting. Because again, we see... You also saw the space docker, too.
I wanted to
Space
try
rocket.
shooting the space rocket to see if we can blow it up.
No, we should try that. Try it again this next time. I gotta thank Handsome for jumping back and forth between streams. He's doing the
sure.
ultimate extreme, bro. He's trying to please both ends. At least he's good looking.
Shout out to Handsome for being handsome.
Always. Always. He's a good mystery hunter. He's been here for a long time.
Yeah, he knows a lot too.
Yeah, he's commented on some of my older videos.
This paradigm on the next, he said.
Mm-hmm.
He's paradigm shifting.
Yeah, he's got 2 X's and a Y. It's triple threat. Just making it up now as I go along. I like how we're mystery craft. Or craft mystery. If you weren't mystery related, do like cheese? Yep. Go
Mac
look it
and
up.
cheese?
Hashtag craft mystery. Cheese mystery. We're searching for the truth of cheese.
The fromage mystery.
The fromage. Sacre bleu, what is this? Okay, devil's advocate now.
Alright, you ready to get freed, fucker? We already got a bunch of the troops scoping out the rehab center up in Richmond Glen. Apparently that's where he's testing his new product. Let's get over there.
Handsome said, Epsilon logo, Kraft macaroni, and sounds nasty.
It's blue cheese! Yet it looks
Baby
white.
blue cheese.
What color do you see? It's white? No, it's actually blue. They did it again. God damn it, they did it again. You know, that took us, what, less than 30 seconds to come up with that idea. And half the crap that gets updated in commercials these days. Like, who will take this? Who will take this commercial? Crap. You came a way better slogan.
I find it funny because if you go to the Chilean community on Reddit, a lot of people like they mistype Kraft and they end up putting like Kraft, like the
Kraft.
mac and cheese.
The mac and cheese is awesome.
See you there, fresh meat.
Hashtag cheese.
But it's Kraft with two F's or 2 6's.
Who's got S in the game, right? We always see Jimmy wearing everything with S on it.
Kind of like Tim with 2 M's. It's Kraft with 2 F's.
Chris 108. You're like, how is he handling Glendale so much? Well, it's because it's like I say, it's his masters, that's what that card is. So. Ain't even my Glendale, this is only I think it's this one. Wake up, mystery time! Let's do the time. So we're here comparing Chris lasers. Well, I looked down for a second.
Remember in the movie, the Simeon, how like it starts like with the army people in a helicopter, and one of the army men are like, yeah, whatever you do, don't fuck the monkey.
The fate of the human race, this means war, soldiers! God damn!
Poor Caesar.
All he had to do was nod.
Sounds like the troop couldn't wait to get started.
All she had to do. Ruined it. All everything. Again, family. Clean up.
Where's my egg?
We get the egg this time again. So we got the egg last time. Associated with Space Doctor. Excuse me. Associated with Space Doctor. So it's also associated with the portal, and also something was being transmitted to the aliens. Now this is something I kind of been hinting at for a long time. is what are we doing? What is the call that we are making that is signaling the aliens? That's what's being shown. Even if you look at the Doomsday panel, the yellow panel, it's showing us the Voyager plate, right? Which the Voyager plate just shows you where we are on our celestial scale. So therefore, if an alien found it, it would show us where we are. And what Rockstar shows us is that celestial coordinates of Earth lying down, showing the aliens connecting with us there. So something we're doing is finding them. And that's what Herbert Moon said. We made the call, and now they're coming, you see?
Yeah.
And but that's something that I think is interesting, because when we join the Epsilon cult, the first thing you do is you spawn by the Big Ear satellite. Big Ear, which is where we get the WOW signal in the first place.
Yeah.
So again, is this the call that you're making by joining Epsilon? I don't know. But then if we look at Barry, I love when the door drops outside the door. Barry also says when you go smoke pot with him, he goes, what the fuck are you talking about? He goes, I'm talking about a hotline straight to heaven. See? So smoking the pot also is calling you. Not only calling it's calling the aliens.
Welcome to my little
That's the
clinical
big deal.
trial.
Calling
We're
the
testing a
aliens.
hypothesis.
But we
Will a
also see
sufficiently
another
large
side of the
dose of my
issue.
new formula
Something else
cause
is
you to
being
become
shown with another
permanently
way.
insane?
And this side seems to be greatly associated with Trevor. So could this literally be if you choose Michael or Trevor? In the very end, like which one needs to die? One of them has to die, right? As far as the story goes.
Look at yourselves.
I think it's interesting that if you kill
it's a
Trevor,
circus,
it's
all right.
a sensible choice.
Convulsed by
But if you kill
father-mother
Michael, it's the
syndrome,
student
acting
defense
out
of the
in
master.
orgy of
Yep, here we go. We got the Trevor.
narcissistic violence.
Try to show the
Conventional
vent.
therapy simply isn't
Okay.
enough for you. You need me. But alas, just as our degenerate society
Trying to get the
creates
guy
your
with the
mythology, so it also stigmatizes my cure. Read my pharmaceutical.
I don't think it takes any damage, to be honest.
Highly affordable cure.
Ooh,
I get tripping balls here, fresh meat. Okay, buckle up, everyone. I'm gonna kill some clowns.
I don't have any explosives with any of this what we have.
Try to shoot the clown vent to see if it blows up.
So again, why are we seeing the trip? Oh, that's what he said. I'm sorry. I forgot about that, guys.
Clowns! These are my people!
There we go. Sorry, is that better, guys?
Choices.
Let me know. I always forget about that. He told me to adjust the mic a while ago. How do I sound, Rage?
You sound good.
Better?
Yeah, no,
Make you feel.
Yeah, I'm soft-spoken in reality. Always green smoke. It seems to be rainbow colors. But see, unless we get that one with aliens, thank you. Good enough, but not perfect. Got it.
Apologize to my stern.
Now, I actually think I have an answer to what this actually means or why
You
it's
will sign
food.
over your business, your supplies, your staff. You will accompany me to South America.
No, I'll say
We will
nothing.
make progress.
Okay, well, thank you.
You will build my paradise.
What's up with the fish head
with
guy?
my breath.
Goldfish, right? Well, I see that's again goes back to what I think this is actually is. So hear me out, guys. Again, I was talking about some missions here, right? One of the missions that this reminds me of the most, when we look at the taco bomb, and we look at this could be Barry.
I am so happy.
Little both streams are coming up a little loud, he says. Because you can hear music on
They
there.
called me
I'm not hearing music now.
Yeah, well, who's a pube head now? You're hypersexual and neurocognitively impaired snub-nosed little tramp.
But sorry, man. We'll try that. It's got to be the reverb of both screens.
PhD.
I wanted to see what it would sound
You
like.
were at the prom with a fucking job. Where was I?
I was
if
saying
I lower the
earlier for
sound
those
of my
mystery
headset,
hunters,
it works
this is
better.
more like the Voynich manuscript.
Studying for this moment. And I will not
Do we see an egg?
what I deserve by some
No.
band of freaks.
It'll be the last thing with the ego, right?
I'm not sure which one it was.
Yeah, it was the last one we had to kill the ego. But look, those symbols right there look a lot like Voynich manuscript. It's two arrows pointing to him. Also the umbrella for symbol. Come on, there's an alien right here! Oh, it's him. Sorry. Usually this is when there's also an alien floating above us, right? But I'm not seeing that. It's weird that we'd see the hamburgers and stuff. I guess that's just standard.
We can discuss all of this in a scheduled session.
And it's
So,
significant to
early in
aim
the
with
stream,
scope.
sorry, I was trying to show how Epsilon and marriage counseling both end with the Dieter stacks. And I think it's interesting too that that's also where Amanda is shoplifting from.
Confront yourself.
Dieter Sachs.
I do not need to put a stop to you. I merely need to let you self-destruct.
Yeah, here we go. Self-destruct. I'm looking in the sky, I'm not seeing anything. Is the egg there?
UFOs are coming. No, but the UFO is coming.
There he is, yep. There's the hamburger UFO. There's the big UFO. But no egg. So is the egg tied directly to the space stalker? It's gotta be directly to the signal. Because again, if we talk mystery related, then it would be like the Roswell experience. It was supposed to be, they were testing out the radar for from World War II. And that it somehow messed with the the UFO's signal and they crashed. At least that's the story. So maybe it's the same thing. We're doing something making them crash, which then goes back to the space stalkers. He says they were hanging out, they abducted him, and then their ship crashed. So then that to me makes sense that the space stalker is the call, because I mean he lifts up the little tiny thing, you know, calls them. Oh, that's he said, I've got the music on, Raging doesn't. No, I have the game music on, yeah.
Well, I turned off all the music in my settings.
Yeah, that's why. Not even living the life.
What do you feel when you see?
Just don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah, so it doesn't. It turns it off for the radio. If I change it to a radio station, they won't hear it.
Alright, so time started going crazy right now.
So this is again, break through the fear, let you kill you. So wouldn't this make sense too that for Franklin to be killing Michael or Trevor?
We're going deep here, people.
And the aiming on this is so weird. You can seem to aim. Out of body experience if you die before the other person.
Going to the light.
Mm-hmm. Don't fight it, just let go. And it's all done in different colors.
It's an invisible barrier right here.
Mm-hmm. On the other side, it has a sign that says turn around, which we see also in the racing game. Yeah, I think we changed the perspective.
Listen, if you're killed by you, do you really die? I think...
That one I got a better perspective. Sorry, guys.
So the longer that you survive, the more they keep talking and they keep saying different things. That's why I like to like fight him off and see if I can get the most.
What's very interesting though is we're lucky enough to get both paths each time. The first path we saw was more associated with aliens, Space Stalker, Alien Egg. Also Michael during the trip phase with Barry. And then if we look at the Trevor side, the reason why I say Trevor is again because we see the clowns, but we also see this fight your cravings. It's food related, which is very strange because there's not really like a food related thing in the game, not like the original San Andreas. Where, you know, but it's interesting that we see this food connection. And I actually think I know what that is. I want to show you something.
Sure.
Since we're here, we'll go compare the other trips to that in a second, but we're not that far from where I want to go look. So let's go check this out. This is a pro tip. A little skid here. So what's interesting is like what is going on? What do we have to do in the game that we're fighting our rages, right? So Trevor, there's a few times in the game where you have a choice to kill somebody or not, right? Think about it. First thing you get with Trevor, you have the choice to not kill the Ortega.
Yep.
But just like in Red Dead Redemption, that's the first choice you get with Arthur. Hey, what's up, media? The first choice you get with Arthur is with the actual train. You remember, it says it doesn't matter what you do, just make sure it doesn't come back to haunt us or bite us in the ass, is what he says. And just like in GTA 5, if you let Ortega live, Ortega's there in your next mission with the Chinese. And what he does is he says, hey, it's me, Ortega, I'm here to pay you back, right? So yeah. in Red Dead Redemption 2, I don't know how far you are, but when the Cornwall's men catch up with you again, if you let those guys live in the what do you call them? In the train, then they are actually there at that assault against you. And they say, hey, it's us. You should have killed us at that train. They make that comment. And so it goes on to show you, like, they're giving us the option to not kill, but they're also showing that even if you're being good and letting them live, it's still biting you in the ass. I usually can make it up here. I don't know. God damn it, that gun really fucks with me every time. There's bigger stairs. Come on, come around. Where killing is normal, exactly. So again, Rockstar, when we look at what the devs said, it said they wanted you to think about what you do and why, right? Because you're Trevor. If you just killed a whole bunch of people, the object of the game, of the last mission, was to kill everyone, make sure nobody lived. But yet you're gonna spare Ortega? Why? You just killed all those people senselessly and more, but why would you spare him? You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it goes back to like what the strange man was saying. So what's interesting though that I was trying to show you earlier, the reason why I think the hamburgers and UFOs is, this is another experience. Yeah, he is. He's wearing a cross. Mm-hmm. You see the hamburger UFO?
Yeah.
So, was Miriam Bellard, the lead art director.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, you would not kill Ortega, and he would still come back to try to kill you. And you would end up killing him anyway. But think about Napoli, right? When you take care of him for the older people, you have a choice again. Either kill him or let him live. And if you let him live, Napoli does not tell on you. He's so grateful that you let him live. He lets it go. So again, there's that flip side. Like, did you know, a lot of people don't know about this, did you know you can actually torture the poor guy that you steal? You torture from? You can actually just do the water torture to him only. Because it's legal, remember? And you do only that torture, and you actually get a different dialogue and stuff. You walk away. But if you also look at this, you're going to notice that this is also from the jewelry heist. When you're on the roof. This is what this is from. Notice the pyramid peak over there in the distance. But this is where you swim like a fish. So remember you asked me why the fish?
Mm-hmm.
This is why I think a fish. Because you swim like a fish from this position. You have to get that achievement when trying to rescue Tracy.
Oh shit! Wait. Now that you mention it, you also, when you come down here, follow me. Follow me. So when you come down here, and you jump down here,
yeah,
right
there's
there
a
on
peyote.
the bottom, there's a peyote, and you turn
There's
into
a peyote.
fish as well.
And for those who don't know, there is also a monkey mosaic right here. And if you don't know, there's also a letter scrap up here. But see, Michael's actually smoking a cigarette right here during the cutscene when this is over. All this that you see that's happening in Daddy's Little Girl is actually being shown to you in the very first mission of the game. As soon as you finish purple outside yellow, inside monkey, yep, oh sorry. Let me go show that again so you can see what those are in the chat, see what he's talking about. Well, never mind, he blew it up, but there it is. Okay, it's still there. So, those of you who are into like the mystery, look, it's also baby blue, the border.
And there's a telescope here too.
Mm-hmm. Since I'm already down here, I might as well show them. Down here, right down here, is where you're gonna find that peyote.
Yeah.
It's right here. I'm usually turned into a shark when I click it here. But there's also a letter scrap up here too. Let me go up there. But like I was saying before though, when we look at both of the missions we just did, the first mission was entirely based off of Alien Egg, Michael. The other one, Trevor. But look, this is where you see the pearl. And if you look very closely, oops, let me get back up here. Just like you see at the hippie camp, you see the same circle variation. The big one and the little one within a bigger circle. Just like you do at the hippie camp. But the reason why we see the pearl on the seashell is because Daddy's Little Girl is actually based off of the Greek myth of the birth of Aphrodite. And it's Michael going after his kids, after his balls. That's why he throws that radio into the water. Because balls. And the guy with the ball sack t-shirt literally gets thrown into the water too.
Talking about mythology, over here, like under the pier, sometimes when you switch characters, you see Trevor, and I guess he's a lawyer or some type of guy that he
It's
ties
different
him
victims. Different victims.
up. Oh,
But yeah, it's random, the victims. Sometimes
Well,
it's
he ties
businessman, sometimes it's a lost. Yeah.
I didn't know that. But yeah, he pretty much ties him up to one of the poles, which is the whole Andromeda thing, right?
Oh, that's right. They would tie her to a post.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, for the Kraken. What else was there? They would do that too. There's a lot of them where they would sacrifice themselves to the monsters.
And then you have the tines like coming up and down and stuff. So eventually he's gonna get
Impotent
drowned by
rage.
the tide.
Exactly. Correct assessment there, Infor.
Also, when you look at the roller coaster, how it looks like a Kiflim as well.
Yes, it is. It is actually a dick joke. And this also goes by, remember I said, this is related to Uranus and the balls, right? So again, if you're looking at this mission from the perspective as well, that how it's shown to you in the very beginning of the game, you're going to show that we only see the balls. But the reason why I'm here is because there is a letter scrap right here for anyone watching the video who doesn't know.
A lot of the people just
But he's
go
not.
and
They still
collect.
hate him. Exactly. Same as Kronos eating Uranus, changing fate for everyone.
Excuse me, my fault.
But that again goes back to cravings, right? What's our cravings? So the reason why this is a big deal, because of the burger joint and all that stuff, right? So let's go back to what we're shown in the mystery-related content. What's our cravings that we're fighting? You have a choice to either beat Jimmy or let him win. I challenge you, if you haven't done it already, let Jimmy win, but let him win from the very beginning. Don't get close to him. Let him ride off and listen to what he's saying. His dialogue is very strange. And when you let him win, it changes this cutscene completely from perspective. And you should try it yourself. You'll see what I'm talking about. Let him win, and then look at the way the camera and everything changes for you. Now, win, and watch how it changes completely. Even the way Jimmy says we're having fun. He changes the way he says it. But
Hey,
yeah,
come here where I'm at.
I'm looking for you. Yeah, this is the balls right here. But it's also interesting that if you take the online, it's right here. It's usually here. There is a junk energy drink. You're supposed to land between the circles there. And remember, I was talking about the circles before. Just like at the hippie camp, we have the conversion here of the 3 rings to create these balls right here.
This is also where you get the UFO abduction.
See, you
During
can see.
Halloween.
There you go. Look, we are in the Vesica Pisces, the smaller ring within the bigger ring, just like we saw in the pearls, just like you'll see if you go to the hippie camp. As you can see, it is a penis joke. But there is, again, you're trying to land between the Vesica in a parachute for the junk energy drink.
This location exactly where we're standing is where during the Halloween events and UFO stand, this is where you get abducted. Not only that, but realize that there's a hamburger here thing as well.
Again, as well, the hamburger UFO. Yep.
And look, not far from here, if you
But
walk
they,
over
that's
here,
what I was trying to say earlier. I'm so sorry, guys. Miriam Bellard made a comment that in their little designer community, they call these clues weenies because after Walt Disney, who coined the term, it was like leaving a sausage. So this is literally terms like leaving a sausage for you to follow from one to the other.
not far from where the hamburger is, you have the egg as well.
Yep, there it is again, the little ring within the bigger ring. So let's keep on going. So let's see.
All
We
right.
got the egg. We actually got both of them. I'm actually super impressed. Let's see if we can go to the other one and compare them again too. Sorry, it's my first stage of playing the game. Doing the best I can. Here we go. Let's try first dose this time. You ready?
All right. Yep.
Okay, we're going back to uncontrollable substances. Because again, this is where we see a Trevor side and a Michael side. So what is Rockstar really telling us, guys? I mean, is this really that there's two different ways of doing this? Or is there two different things that we need to get done that converges? Because they keep showing us three things coming together. So again, if that's true, movements at night, yep, night moves. That's something Laszlo did say too, that him and Dan wanted to create a game based off of movie references and music. Let me see here, sorry. I'm eating, guys. Let's see, here we go. Auto invite. It's funny you say that, schizo though, right? This goes back to the Jacob's Ladder theory in the mystery community about how what we're actually seeing are the scattered thoughts of like someone's mind. So the theory is by playing the game a very certain way that you are thus putting it back together again. The theory ends too that Michael is like actually shot in the head back at the bank robbery, that what we're seeing is his life and his thoughts being spread out before us. And by putting it together, it takes you back to that spot that restarts the game again, back to the beginning. But at least that's just one theory, the Jacob's Ladder theory. That why it seems so schizo, because there is a pattern, there is a way of playing the game that we're seeing that they keep saying. But I don't think it's quite that, though. I do agree. I do agree to that. I mean, I do agree that's why they always go overboard with the symbols. Because this is something we learned early on in Ascended Masters. Correlation is not causation. And so it's like, as soon as you like, yeah, 66669, right? Yeah, Lucha, right? Immediately we can't say with 69, it's just a joke. Can't think about the snake attacking the eagle and the raging tattoo. It's just a tattoo. Outside of any form of correspondence, there's nothing there. It's natural for people to see correlation. So it's only good in the aspect of noting, though. It's not till you start to see these compounding clues start to come back over and over and over again, or you start to see that emphasis highly like on the camera angles, that it goes back to, okay, well, they're kind of emphasizing this to a point. So then the more you play the game and you start to see, well, they've always been kind of emphasizing these very specific symbols. These very specific things are being said and shown. And that's where we start to find true correlation. It's only after multiple examples. You can't just say exactly. You can't just say that's what it is, because it's subjective, no matter what. Correct. Yeah, 100% correct. Correlation is not causation.
To the newest member of our troop.
But that's why what I try to do, and what Raging tries to do, is I'm trying to show you correlation and connection to other things being shown to us. Also being shown to us in the game. That's the whole point, is I'm not fixating on things that I think are correct. I'm fixating on the symbols that are repeatedly being shown. And that's really where my mystery searching is going, as far as trying to relay information to you guys. Because I know what these things are because I see them, and so I've already gone to a certain point where I'm acting. There's things I'm doing right now, actively trying to solve the mystery, based off of these correlations, you see?
And you see the multiple clues not only in the same game, but you see them in multiple
You
games.
see it in the multiple
Rockstar
games, and that's
titles.
something also the dev. So again, I'm going off of what the dev actually said. You know, not like the drunk dev. I'm going on what the actual official Rockstar dev said. Garbuth. I'm probably butchering his name again. But in 2013, he actually talked about the mystery, and he said they were literally seeing what the other mysteries and the other GTA. Yeah, the Rockstar franchises were doing, and they wanted to give a little nod to that.
If you can still hear
Ah, damn.
friend, we're going
Breaking
into
up.
the LSD.
The fish came out again.
He's saying my... Yeah, no, the fish always come out. The eye and the rabbits. I think he's saying my voice is breaking up. Do I sound like I'm breaking up on you?
No.
But again, the golden Yeti. We only saw the Yeti and like the rabbits and the fish in connection with Peyote. You see, and this goes back to like, they're showing us very specific things that are in the single player game. And now they're giving us these specific things in online.
Your initiation.
The time is going crazy again.
Man, woman, and freaking Los Santos is going to be trooping these exact balls right here. But don't go down.
Green smoke.
Where the fuck did I go?
And this was the one based off of the...
Are you in your head, fresh meat? I think I'm in your head. Looks like we're in this together, buddy. Head for the round gateway thing, and watch out for
Yeah, I
the
guess,
trucks.
too.
Take it from me, they kinda hurt.
Got the witch's mask on, too.
Yeah, I got it.
This is the one that, oh, as soon as I go through it on this side.
Freaky.
So I got to the location where everything is flooding, and it changed the time to 19 o'clock, like right on the dot, and it froze the time. What time is it where you are right now?
Frozen at noon.
We got different times, and it's Monday for me. Monday 19. What day is it for you?
Monday at 12. But I'm lined up with the 10-cent theater, and I'm also lined up with the mystery mural. This is interesting that I would going through these exploding balloons, but also going through Legion Square.
Look at the map where you are, and look at me where I'm at.
Not seeing you at the moment, hold on. Oh, there you are.
Bottom right.
I see you, bottom right. I think it's interesting too that if I don't go fast enough, I will crash. I have to keep my momentum going. What's interesting is out here is actually North Yankton. Actually the real North Yankton. And again, what we're seeing is this combination of the flipping of the pyramids, but it's 3 different paths. I mean, if we're going to flip both sides of the pyramid, it'd be 6 paths, right? We're actually on the side right here where the mural is, but it won't let me go right there. The giant golden key in the doorway at Legion Square. But also, okay, speaking of drunk dev, so I think I said this before, that it's interesting that the drunk dev made a weird comment about looking from the observatory to this spot between the buildings, you'll see a portal. that people think it's a glitch, but it's not. And just so happens that Rockstar put the portal here. Are you going through the portal yet?
I was looking at the tugboat.
So I'm directly next to what the AI, the FIB. No, there's the AIA and the FIB. So this has to be Maze right there. So this is the Arcadia building.
The tugboat is another clue that keeps popping up too as well. You get one of those, I believe it's the scrap letters in a tugboat as well.
Yeah, the convergence. And even if you look it up, what that symbol is, it literally says 3 Vesica Pisces put together. Which again, the Vesica Pisces is what? A convergence. So what we're seeing is 2 different trips. On his live feed, you're seeing the Trevor one, which is the, oh look, even the random helicopter. And then we're also seeing the Michael side on my side.
I'm trying to land inside of the tugboat.
No, you're okay. I'll check it out later. But what I'm also seeing is the vehicle they gave us too.
What vehicle you got?
It's a red motorcycle, the Nightshade, I believe. Oh no, it's the Reaver. Which Reaver literally means... that's actually means something very specific. Hold on.
I got a green motorcycle.
Mine's red. Yeah, a robber, a destroyer, a plunderer, particularly a border raider or cattle thief is what I'm writing as a Reaver. Somebody who is raiding the border. So then I think this is quite interesting because this is where we see border security, Noose in the game, is that they are, again, they're customs and border security. So you're going to be fighting Noose when converging the border. It's very interesting. I'm going to go through the portal.
Alright. Look at the time again and look at the day.
Okay. Now, yeah, but I'm doing the Epsilon version. It's still Monday at noon for me.
I got Monday 21 o'clock. 2100.
Labyrinth! What's our ETA? How long is this flight gonna last?
Hard to say, dudes. Couple days? Maybe more.
Yeah.
Saying this is gonna last us a couple of days, this trip. Well, what's interesting is that they're waving or they're smoking cigarettes. They're smoking.
Before you get to the portal, press start and see exactly which house is it that the Epsilon symbol is at.
Oh, I forgot to see on the other one. But I saw the other one where it started. I'm looking at where this one. I forgot to see where the other one was. I think it's
Mark
too
the
late.
symbol in your map. Oh, you don't see the Epsilon symbol?
Yeah, I do. But it's
Mark
wherever
the-
these pylons are.
Mark it in the map so we can go ahead and go back after the mission and then we can go check out that house and we can check out the location where the symbol is.
Okay. I'm gonna get marked right now.
I'm
Well,
in the
see,
4
what's
tunnels
interesting
with
is
the
there's
circle
2
fire
plane
and the-
missions, right? Trevor and the crop duster, and Michael when he takes the Epsilon plane. And the thing with Michael is, like he says, he's supposed to know where he's supposed to go. So what I found is that to me it's both sides of the spectrum, right? Because if we're seeing a reversal in story, then that's the time that Trevor crashes his plane into the plane. Which Dax makes the comment, oh, it's the most beautiful thing he's ever seen. Like it's a big gaping vagina, right? And so when you look at it through Michael's perspective, where is he? Yeah, I know. Oh, you think they're blunt? Let me see. I'll zoom in. It won't let me zoom in. Hold on. I think if I get too close. Yeah, the way he's smoking doesn't seem like a cigarette. Oh, you're alright. He is smoking a cigarette. I mean, smoking a blunt. See, but this is what I'm saying about the connection between the Trip at Legion Square. Something's going on with Barry. It says it's a hotline to heaven. Shows us the aliens, shows us the clowns. But we're also seeing this connection with this other trip. Something else is going on. But I think it's interesting in Barry's mission, you actually can be abducted. What if you have to be a certain way or done certain things so you're not you're not brought back? You actually go through another mission. That's the theory, but we shall see. But you alright, he's definitely hitting that. That ain't no cigarette. I definitely ain't hitting it like that, that's for sure. This guy's hitting that. Puff, 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 puff. Bro, it's lit. Just hit it. Alright, you ready to keep on going?
Let's go. Look at the time, look at the day, look at everything. I went from 2100 to 2300.
Now Monday at 2000. Ooh, but I got the trip with the aliens.
I got the pyramids with the red and blue.
So that's usually what I get with Michael. And this one, the one I'm getting right now, I usually get with Trevor. Which is his actual alien invasion. So now if there was an alien egg, wouldn't it make sense that they're back to get it? Something's going on here, guys. But we're not seeing the crash alien UFO or anything. Again, the portal glowing with the symbols. But even if you look at the missions in the story, there's base invaders. Oh, shoot. But again, we're seeing just like the other trip phase. So what can we do in the game that's going to give us an alien invasion? Right? But not the FID one. It makes sense, but... And apparently there is a marker connected with Bishop. What the fuck? That shows that the door will open at one point. But no one's been able to open it yet. That's the problem. I'm even gonna make that. Nope. I was never good at this Mark 1. I forgot to turn on my ring.
So when I get to the portal, the reflection on the floor and the tunnel make an 8.
There we go. Yeah, I remember you showing me that. This one looks like a heart, like it was a crevice. Saw it for a second there, guys. Sorry.
That was Monday, and it's 12 o'clock right at
Mine was 2000. Now we are There it goes. It won't let me do it. Now I'm at 0-0. Now what's interesting, depending on where you go, because you can see that this is actually connected to the road. Which I'll show you what I'm talking about. Go on your map and drive backwards, and you'll see the more you connect to the road, the more it'll change your path of getting there. Yeah, see, now it's telling me to go down the road that way.
So the tunnel starts at Davis.
Chamberlain Hills to La Puerta Alta. Yeah, to the docks, exactly. Always leads to the docks. Well, it could be a metaphor as well, because remember, we're not. The whole point of the docking, right? Time to like dock. Even when you're putting the bomb in the phone in the Life Invader office, there is a invader zone and invader cafe there, right? But what's interesting is when you're going to put the bomb in it, there's a newspaper right there showing what looks like a UFO with two little beams. And it says it was fun while it lasted. If you look really closely, it's actually a guy exposing himself. But they made it look as if it was a UFO. So again, time to dock, right? It's a joke about things converging again. The joke again here goes back to vagina and penises. Because that's what the Vesca is. It's known as a womb. So we are the ones who have to inject it, or penetrate it, as they say. Penetrate the game. But why does it turn us to king and queen? Again, duality. Why does it make the controls go backwards? Because it's interesting if you're looking at the game, that comparison to the things I was saying before, dialogue and things that are happening again, like in a reverse order almost. But everyone's going through the same event. That's why I said whatever Trevor does, Michael does. Just like Trevor goes through a Vesica, so Michael must. And this is the weirdest one. It's not showing me the time.
It's 7 in the morning on Monday.
Mine says squeak, 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 squeak. Those are my instructions to squeak. But if you kill me...
Can we go backwards? Follow me. Instead of
Okay.
going forward, let's go backwards.
To make the time go back?
No, it's just frozen at 7 in the morning on Monday.
Just leave it right there.
How far back can we go?
But why right here? So what are we doing here? This is where Trevor, right here, meets the Lost after killing, what's his face, Tommy? And this is where we meet Marnie.
Yeah, this is where the final clue with the spectrometer is. The boot.
Oh yeah, it's
is
right here, the
in film.
spectrometer, yep. Skip love! Right here. This is it. This is exactly it. No doubt in my mind, this is it.
You know what's really funny? I've studied this location a lot, and there's a bunch of coyotes that actually spawn right here, and they actually like stand here.
The tricksters?
Yes.
This is when Marnie is Shupar, Queen of the Winds.
So funny that if you go backwards, that's where it starts. Like the Omega symbol is right here.
Mm-hmm. Which interesting that every portal, I mean, they pretty much look like the Omega symbol, all of them. Now, it's one thing to just say that it's just a ring that's cut in half, but they actually put these little feet on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
To make it look like the Omega symbol. Otherwise, it would just be a ring. So they made it a point to add that. Didn't have that, as you can see. It was just a ring cutting through the environment. Right? It's interesting you say that because in 4, anybody who had gone back to where they killed the Yeti would have found the golden peyote. All they had to do was go back where they had been before. Exactly.
Well, let me keep killing the rabbits to see what happens.
Okay.
Can you attack us a rabbit or no?
I don't think so. Let me try.
Try to attack me.
Hold on. My hands are full. Not with the controller. Let's see, scratches. No, he just scratches.
I keep getting experience points just by killing the rabbits.
You kill me, and you become the rabbit. So, media, what do you think this means? Kill the rabbit, you become the rabbit.
Kill. Rabbit.
And the job is to kill the rabbit, kill the rabbit. There's also, we see the wolf, let the wolf take the rabbit. Gotta line them up. I'm not getting these things right.
You got it again. You meanie.
You say you meanie? But only the rabbit can get through. You see what he's doing to me? I have to kill him now.
Trying to get in that baby blue tractor.
Because when we go to the portal, it says rabbits only. Which would make 0 sense in Grand Theft Auto 5 original version. But in the updated versions, we get the peyote and we have the animals. Look at what I said before. If a Sylvanus or Beast character is the Yeti, then maybe you want to try going there together peacefully? Well, that's what Ragin makes that comment too. Of let's go, like, don't kill the beast, don't kill him.
Yeah,
But now, in the context of the game, if you don't kill the beast, do you not get the final achievement? Because you actually have to defeat him, right?
Yeah.
You see? Because at the same time, I mean, I get, like, the whole metaphor of it, but the whole point is that these aren't real. Like, you are killing them.
Can we keep it, dogs? Please?
Like, switching places, maybe? Somebody who else is already going to die? Because then doesn't that go back to, like, Michael being killed? Trevor being killed? Like, they were already destined to have died already? Are you not completing their journey? Because if we kill Michael, we get surpassing the master. Student surpassing the master. Which any esoteric group will tell you that's what you're trying to do. You know, you're trying to achieve master level, at least achieve him, which immediately makes me think of the whole Star Wars Sith thing. You know, like only one master at a time. But also, it's interesting that when you kill Michael as Franklin, he says, I've been here long before you, and I'll be here long after. What does that mean? I mean, even in context of writing, Franklin is younger than Michael. He hasn't been here longer than him. So even if we break the fourth wall and say he's talking about his character's been here longer in the game before Michael? That's not true, because Michael was here first. So this goes back to, like, Rajan's theory, too. What if Franklin isn't really Franklin? Maybe Franklin is something else. I've been here long before you, and I'll be here long after. But maybe that's the whole point, that he's green for a reason. But again, that's just all... But isn't that the whole joke behind Just Die Already? Because if Michael did, in fact, achieve the Epsilon program, then he had already cemented his afterlife. He wouldn't actually die, he would be reborn again. What did you say? These rabbits make us look like fools? These rabbits are making fools of us, is what he says.
He also says something along the lines like, why are you shooting the rabbits? The rabbits didn't do anything, which again is the same thing with the Bigfoot. The Bigfoot doesn't do anything. He did not eat the little girl. Like, it's a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
The Bigfoot only eats mushrooms and berries. They don't eat little girls.
Yeah, which again goes back to why you would see him in the first place with a golden mushroom, right? You're tripping balls, you think you're Bigfoot.
Yeah. And then you find out that actually, like, it's the beast the one that's killing the people.
Yes, the beast is the one who's doing it. Which also goes back to the Infinity 8, whether it's really him or not. Which is why people say it's not solved, because it wasn't Earl. The guy who died in prison. Merle, thank you. Sorry, I'm not gonna lie. I only half read everything I see, so I'm not gonna say the whole name.
It's actually Eddie.
Eddie Lowe, yep.
The Filth Slayer, the no-name killer.
Which again, he attacks joggers and people who are alone at night, just like the Infinity 8. Like the Beast. Which also goes back to what Trevor is doing too. Trevor hitchhikers and takes people that disappear.
A lot of the people in the community think that the Infinite 8 killer is Trevor.
Well,
and I do see some of the connections, to be honest.
I think he is the Beast. The guy who turns into the monster.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of talk about Trevor, but the thing is, nobody's there to trigger it. The only thing I can think of, it has to do with the ghost. Has to connect with the ghost, and or also has to connect with the drugs that he steals for his mom.
Yeah.
Because even Michael, when he's in the phone session with the doctor, says, you know, I don't want to get back on those drugs again. They had me drooling at the mouth and howling.
Oh,
Howling
shit,
at the moon.
I pressed the thing by mistake.
You see what I mean? He turned into a beast when he was on those drugs. So I wouldn't be surprised if Trevor was abusing the drugs after his mom abandoned him. And like he said, Michael was All-State QB. It makes sense that he's Teen Wolf. I'm gonna make it. Ugh.
Wow, just
Maybe.
wow. I don't even know what to say, guys.
Cray-cray.
How cray-cray was that? We've been to
And
the
the
other
fall
side
Into
together.
the other
We've
side together.
bonded. This is the shit right here the
The
government
fall
should be
guides
putting
you
in
to
the
where
water
the egg is.
supply. Badunk-a-dunk!
What I love about this live feed is if you want to see the other side of the trip, go watch his live feed. You'll see it. We both went to the same trip, but we both experienced two different paths.
Yeah.
I'm getting 22,000.
I think where we spawn right now is also like a big clue.
Well, speaking of no change, that's something I've been doing in the game. I'm trying to play the game, right? And as soon as Michael was free, I went to do Father and Son. And then I immediately went to go do Epsilon. And I did all of Epsilon the whole time. I'm at 3% game completion, 4% and save, 4.0, and I'm at 5 missions down. So I'm 3, 4, 5. And I always thought it was so strange, because why do they drop us here? What are we supposed to learn about this atomic? And again, we see 1, 2, 3. What's really strange about Michael being 5 missions down, everything 0, with 3%, is that's the same as his license plate. 5 NDS 0003. And all I did was do Epsilon only. And the first mission I do after I come back is in fact marriage counseling. So again, I'm ending Epsilon at the DS, and I'm also starting the game again at the DS. Yeah, we're gonna. You want to go see the Epsilon places?
Oh yeah. Oh, hold on, let me get a car, a good car.
First one was like over here, I think.
You didn't mark it in your map?
What? That's damn. Doesn't show the. I'm looking at my files. Hold on. Yeah, so it's this one first. Okay, it's that one first. And that one next. Okay.
What's up with the Pegasus shit, dude? Fuck.
What the hell is that? Bro, I'm losing my mind. Hold on. I'm like looking directly at the picture I got, and I'm like not seeing it. Okay. In between that. It's right here. Here it is. It starts right here. This is the first one.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, let me get out of this thing. Garbage civilian car. Drive a mystery vehicle. I know, right? But they also got duality on the menu on Atomic. They got a male and female mascot.
Oh yeah.
And the Epsilon graffiti that Marnie is worshipping is also in front of an up and Adam in the very beginning of the game. It's actually something you pass in the very beginning when the game starts. Well, would you look at that? Look at where we are first, guys. You know what this is?
This is where you get dropped off after the abduction and you
After
get a yellow
the
bike here.
abduction. Uh-huh.
You get the yellow bike that belongs to Adam.
Mm-hmm. So, the first thing we see is an abduction. So, right away, let's compare something here. When Michael is first abducted with the Epsilon program, he is forced into his boxers, right? And a t-shirt. So when he finishes, yep, the rocket as well, that's right. Radiation sounds, yes sir. So also, when Michael, look, we also see the duality in the pyramid. This is an old symbol. Trying to switch my, stop pointing. There it goes, my controller is acting up, guys, sorry. Middle way duality and the peak of the pyramid. So when Michael gets abducted here, it forces him into his underwear. He lands right here. The same as the Epsilon program forces him into his underwear.
And when you get abducted from the aliens in Halloween as well.
That's what I mean, yep, and the Halloween as well, yep.
There's also a bunch of people that do yoga right here.
Mm-hmm. Look, there's also pyramids all over the place. Pretty sharp pyramids. Yoga, oh, that's right, they're usually doing yoga over here. What the hell is this? Special mound? What kind of sick pervert builds this? Oh no, I think it's like debris or
If this was Red Dead Redemption, I'll tell you to dig something there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. There's probably a treasure right here.
And look, there's also a gang attack. Like, so there's a gang over here. Let's try to figure out which is the gang that owns this territory.
Oh, that's gonna be at the construction site. God damn, amount of bullets.
I think the gang attacks and the gangs are actually also like a clue here. Alright,
Sound
so
Hispanic.
what is the gang?
Lots of Spanish. They're wearing suits. They're like Madrazo's guys. They look like businessmen. Like the... How do you call these guys? The guys who work with the FIB and stuff, yeah. They're henchmen. Rebar. Oh shit. Interesting. There he is above me. Alright, I think we're reaching 2 hours into the stream. Should probably call it. 70 comments by M4? Oh my god, they're not all you. Thank you.
Before we cut it, I want to show you something.
Oh yeah, we want to actually look at all these spots real quick. It's interesting that the first spot would be where you spawn in with Michael. There is also a monkey mosaic here.
Yeah, it's a bunch of clues like on the same spot. It's like a hot spot.
Yeah, professionals. Are they every gang fight? Yeah, he might be right there. I'm gonna go back to my menu, guys. I'm gonna look at the next spot for Epsilon. Where is that spot? One of the spots was up here. Go look at the other one. Okay.
Which house was it? Was it this one?
It's this one. The other house. And the other spot's like over here.
Oh yeah, come here. Notice the same thing though. The fountain.
The ring within the ring.
Look at this path.
A lot like the other path.
It's exactly the same thing that we have in all those different locations I've been watching.
But this one's got the pillars. Excuse me.
You motherfucking piece of shit!
One,
Yeah,
two, three,
it has Greek
6
pyramids.
pillars. Look at the blue on this trim.
I also think that, look, this is kind of like the head of a sperm, and this is the tail.
But what's it connecting to? Looks like a kidney. Kidney with a sore spot. There's also a little miniature green where they practice their putts. Guys are really living the dream over here.
And that look, the same thing with like the tail and the sperm head. I've seen that same pattern like in a bunch of other locations. I think, as a matter of fact, across the street there's another one here. Let me see if I can show it to you right here. I've been looking around the map and I've seen a bunch of them.
You've been seeing a bunch of sperm?
Sperm doesn't exist, remember.
Gangrene, yep. That looks like the Playboy Mansion right next door.
Yeah, I think it's actually on this one, as a matter of fact.
Of course there's sperm over here, man. No doubt about that. Do you know the path over here?
I thought it was in this one. Let me see. Let me go around.
Goes to tennis court.
Oh no.
That's called square sperm. That's what I'm shooting, all sharp angles.
Let me get out really quick. No, it's not this one. There's another house that has the same thing around here.
Let's keep going to the other spots though.
Alright.
Let's see what they
You
are.
marked
There's
it on
any
the map?
significance. First one was a giveaway. That one's where Michael ends his trip.
Oh, you're driving.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. My hands are full. Hold on a second.
Then get in the passenger seat so I can drive.
The kitchen is the golf course? Oh no, I'm ready now, sucker. See you in hell. Almost made it. Almost there. Damn.
That's what happens whenever I play online with randoms and I take out the space docker. They steal it so quick, man.
Go where with it? Not like I can put it in my...
They don't even know what, they don't even
They
know
try
what
to
do
put
with
it in their
to be
thing, they
honest.
try to steal it. Mine, I got it! Hey,
So
Ma,
what
look, I got it!
So what I do is I go to the spray and pray, and I put like
Spray and
ignition
pray.
bombs. So whenever
Oh,
they
yeah,
steal
yeah,
it,
yeah,
I
yeah. Blow
let
it
them
up.
drive it with it for a little bit, and then I blow it up.
So, right away, what stands out about this location would be Infernus's house. Here's a mystery one for you guys. Y'all know who lives here?
And Epsilonist.
Yeah, well, also, what's really interesting about this house, too, is it's protected by Merryweather, but it's not here. It usually has a Merryweather sign, but it's not here. But it's also interesting, the cube, the wooden door. Alright, but let's go down, let's see further where that spot leads us. I'm following you. Let me make sure this is the spot and I'm not crazy. Should be the tip. Okay, so it was more like the top of this street right here, like right here in the middle. It is the right spot though. It'd be up the hill a little bit. Let me see. Where are we? We're at Madrassos. Isn't this Madrassos' house down here?
Let's go up, because I don't know.
No, I'm crazy. Let's go up there. Ow. Wake up, mystery fans! Yeah, look, it's this track right here. Remember this? He says it's this track right here. He's in one of these houses? Yeah, keep your eye out. Look,
Yeah.
that's exactly where we're at, dude. Look,
Yeah.
you're literally pulling the house down right here. That's
Yeah.
where the second Epsilon spot is. So again, marriage counseling. You see? And get this, a lot of people don't know this, but, or they do and just don't really talk about it, but the Epsilon house is right here. Which I heard people say they were trying to find an open window with the rag. I don't know why, but there it is. I don't know why they don't know where that is. But anyway, there it is. And this is also, you can see the, it let us in. We're
This is where
home,
you drop off
man.
the cars with Zolag.
Yep, let's give it to him. Let's give him it.
This
We
is our
are
triple
not
tie.
worthy. We are not worthy. Say goodbye to your space talker forever.
It's a tithe, baby.
There you go. It's all, hey, you can challenge other players to an impromptu race. What makes you think we're racing? Alright, so the second spot is in fact
Look, this
marriage
is the
counseling.
same. This is in the same belly up boxes.
Yep,
that
they're,
they
I
have
call
in-
them Epsilon
with
boxes.
Marnie.
Yep, I call them Epsilon. They're also right outside of Simeon's shop.
You know what's inside of them?
No.
Spank.
Spank?
Yeah.
They sell that now? Is that a kind of drug?
Yes.
Dubious indeed, sir.
It's a drug from Grand Theft Auto 3.
Ah,
It's a mind controlling drug.
that's probably what I'm on. Every time she spanks me, I just lose control. So interesting enough, the last one, whoops, I looked down at the map for a second, was at this weird house over here. Looks like a space invader. He thought that was funny. This place right here. Look at this place. Whoa, that almost looks like spelling words right there,
HIV? What does it say?
huh? HIV, yep. Look at this place. This is interesting.
HIV. No, HVI, not HIV.
Let me make sure this is it, though. HM, yep. Open this one. Yep, this is it.
So what happens here? I don't remember.
I don't know. I actually remember coming here for some reason. I think it was just investigation. I don't think I was ever brought here during the game. But it definitely has what looks like words.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. It's got a weird little background back here.
Whose house is this? I don't remember anything happening here.
No, I don't think so.
You're dreaming.
Maybe it's just a coinky dink.
I don't think anything is coincidence with Rockstar, to be honest.
UFO
There has to
hot
be a
tub. I know,
reason.
it looks strange, right?
There has to be a reason why it's here.
Yeah, HVI, or HM, like what he said. Or IM, I-M. That would be more I-M. Or H, yeah, H. No, I think I-M. Remember, you're gonna bother someone from Rockstar, it's gonna be Rockstar North, Laszlo, or Dan. Don't bother anyone else. Nobody knows. Very interesting. The last place is actually just above us.
Let's go.
Is that what I sound like? The last place is just above us.
This is the only one that I'm like weirded out. I don't know
Well,
what happens
every
here.
place is a real place, but this isn't after the last place.
Well, I wonder if the reason why they put us here is because of this. Let me show you.
The green light, I don't know what that's all about. Just joking. Go ahead. I hear you shooting on your screen, but I don't see it on mine.
I wonder if this is why they put us here. You see all the sparks and the fire and everything?
No, I'm hearing you on your screen, but I'm not seeing it on mine.
What?
I must have to do it.
Are you shooting right now?
Yeah, but you're not seeing it, right?
Yeah, I don't see it. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm seeing fire sparks on mine, but not on yours. Cursed
Weird.
stream! We did it, guys. We cursed it. Woohoo! Alright, turn off my YouTube. It is very different, isn't it? Fire, sparks. The last place is up the hill up here. Trying to think. Actually, I think there's another peyote over here. There's another peyote spot. So the first one, Most Death, was Michael coming out of his trip.
Yep.
The last one was marriage counseling. This one could be that weird house, or also the peyote. And this next one is just randomly out here, somewhere around here.
Check the map.
Let me double check. Well, apparently I'm farther away than initially. It's actually further back here. Supposed to be more like up here on this hill right here. I think it's right here. Let me double check. Okay, so it was more like right there. Yeah, it was more like lower, like right here. I'd say about this crest. It was exactly right here at this spot. Where it was.
Weird.
Yeah, I think again it could have just been the ending of the mission. But like I said, the only thing maybe let's look at the rock formations here. It'd be stupid not to. Look at that thing. Hey, to Vespucci. That's interesting. Seeing what I'm seeing, guys? We actually found the clitoris. Inform the men. I'm gonna head straight for it like a bull at a gate. Looks like there's 3 of them. Send everyone you know. Oh, this is interesting. Not very interesting, but interesting. Seems to be a common rock formation here.
Why here?
Again, it could have just been where they wanted to finish it. It was the final portal. Because the other portals, all the last ones, were very significant. Actually, hold on. Let me go back to that picture real quick. Because the one that we went to, one of them had multiple. Well, shucks, I thought I took a better picture of it. But one of them had multiple squares, and I believe that was the house of marriage counseling. But isn't it very interesting that we see Epsilon directly taking us to those places?
Yeah. I don't think it's a coincidence. I think it's a clue.
Well, I'd say that too, but you know. I've had people get mad and go, well, you said. Well, bro, I'm just guessing too, okay? So calm yourself.
It's called an investigation for a reason.
Yeah, it's called
We're
investigation.
trying to figure it out, dude.
Yeah, it turns out they thought I was God. They weren't supposed to drink the juice. Now they're mad. Hair grew in places it wasn't supposed to. I'm sorry. Alright, so very strange, very interesting, but still, the only other place, like, let's go to the Vespucci, like you said. Let's go check out that beach where it's sending us out in the dock. But I believe there's a peyote spawn right here. That's what I'm doing. I'm showing you. No, I believe that's one of the spots where you get the peyote.
Do you think that maybe we should be doing something when you take a peyote, like an action as a certain animal, like a trigger or something?
I mean, my assumption would say yes, but the downside about that theory is that a lot of things are omitted when you're in an animal form. Like, you really can't do things. Things are despawning, you know what I mean? Like, if you had, like, let's say you had the Space Stalker, right? All that. Things will start to disappear when you're an animal. Like, if you went there with Franklin and took a peyote, everybody leaves. Like, they don't hang out with you.
Yeah.
Any inner city alleys of any of them. Okay.
I remember there was a mystery hunter that became, I believe it was a bunny when he took the peyote.
Huh?
And he went over to the observatory. One of the floor panels is actually like a weight. When he stepped on it, it like sinks in, it sinks down.
Interesting. Maybe each animal has to die on a certain plate, but there's no way to correspond which one. It would just be like a sacrifice on that plate. The only other thing it could be is if, again, we're looking at the, like the sacrifices. Maybe that's what it is. Each eclipse has to be, you have to sacrifice an animal on it. It could be it. Because that could also be the reference, what do you know about sacrifice? He knows nothing, you know?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I'm trying again to combine the clues of, hold on, there was something I was going to show too, I'm sorry. Tried to combine, here is perfect, hold on, let me go back. There's May's thing. Yeah, this is where I want to be, let me see. So I think this is something over here. There's homeless people
look,
right there.
The guy that says, Lord Sappho, my glands.
Yeah. I love that guy. My
It's him.
anal, my precious anal glands.
It's
Lord
him,
Sappho. Look what car is here too. Isn't this Amanda's?
No.
Oh, I know where I am too. There's a peyote, not peyote. There's a monkey mosaic here.
Where at?
Over here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you're saying walk
I believe
out.
there's only two that are really big ones. This one and the one on the beach.
Yeah. God dang it. I'm just gonna go off the roof at this point. Valhalla! I have to listen, huh? Yeah, it is. I don't know, I'm not hearing anything.
Hearing what?
I don't know. He says I'm supposed to hear something. I hear me clicking the button.
A sorry would be nice.
Sorry. What are you calling in? No, I'm not hearing the cat. I do hear cats in single player. I don't hear them here. But this is what I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to go ahead and go here since I'm very close. Again, why do we see the taco head, right? We can go burrito, we can go all that, but why are we seeing them? Again, we see Wigwam, Up and Atom, Taco Bomb.
Crazy horse soup.
And when we look at Up and Atom, this is again where we see Ray and Ma, or Ray and May. Male and female versions.
And a door right in the middle.
Yep. But most importantly, this is not a wall. This is a drummer boy with a limp.
My controller's vibrating here. What the hell?
I have that effect on people. Here, stand close to me.
It's not vibrating anymore. Let me go back.
Means you. Oh, it means you spray paint. It's spray paint. I guarantee it's spray paint.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a spray paint right here.
Yep. Most people don't know there's two of these.
Yeah, the one where Marnie is like painting on it.
This is not. It's not a wall. It's a flamingo. Remember?
Yeah.
It's a drummer boy with a limp. Remember what he says? Maybe you should dream other dreams, man. So he tells him. The only other place we see that reference of dream the impossible.
Dream the impossible dream.
And it's this Capolavaro. I'll say it eventually, right? Capolavaro. There it is.
Capolavoro.
That's what I said. You didn't hear me. But that's the one that gets the graffiti on it. With the aliens and everything.
Yeah.
You also got the bite like a shark. It's big. You got Limeys, Bean Machine, but Taco Bomb. No idea what I'm doing.
You, pal! We need your help!
God damn, you're bad at that. Oh, there it goes. I don't think that's how you help them. We need your help. We're going to prison. Say no more. Death for glory! Death for glory! Let's see here. Look at this. Who's that V for? Yeah, okay, he's just such a helper. Oh, this is that other cop, right? V, I haven't done those missions, have you?
Yeah, I have.
Oh yeah, but when we go look at where the portal ends at the docks in the game. Right over here. Not over here.
At the Espada restaurant.
Is that where it ends exactly?
I don't think so, but that's the only thing that I can think of as far as like a landmark around there.
Thought it ended over here somewhere. Which again looks like a giant E from Epsilon. The water. Also looks like a pyramid and eye right here. But why the boat? Again, the symbolism of the boat. From the very beginning, we look at father and son, the boat getting stolen. spilling Michael's pee.
I think that right there where the E was that you said, there is a collectible, like as far as like one of those crash boats, like the canoes.
Really? Let's go to one of my favorite spots. It should work this time. We're in a tiny car.
My headset keeps saying battery low.
Battery low, you hear that? It's thing between his hands is running out of juice.
So if I stop talking, it's because my headset died.
It's okay. Well, what else should we do, guys? What else should we examine? Well, again, what I was saying before, we're the D and the S is a chain. And here we have the D and the S, the little S too. And it's also the Perseus with the blue scarf. And Epsilon's on this side. The egg is on this side.
And that's the Arcadia building, right?
Arcadia's, yeah.
I've been playing the Red Dead Redemption missions, and they have the photographer,
Yep.
The one that says Arcadia.
Arcadia, yep. So Arcadia was also a land in Greece where a lot of myths were taking place. And a lot of the heroes and stuff all come from Arcadia. So as soon as you start to look at a lot of these, you see Arcadia, Arcadia, Arcadia a lot. But I think
a spaceship part here, or
there's a spaceship part over here. No, it's a spaceship part. It is right here.
Right next to the blueprints.
Yep. It's to the green arrow.
I think the blueprints are a clue as well.
See, but that's what we're seeing. Again, we're seeing that what the Rockstar keeps saying, the key to this mystery, it revolves around Epsilon, revolves around the spaceship parts, but we're also seeing revolving it around Barry.
And the mosaic space
and the monkey mosaics, yeah.
And the scrap notes as well.
But then like it goes back to you're doing. But those are all things that are not needed for 100% completion.
But people just collect them, and they just immediately, like, let's say for instance, they look at a YouTube video, they collect them, they go from place A, B, C, they take a picture of the mosaic, they collect the spaceship part or the scrap letter, and then they immediately go to the next place. They don't examine the place, they don't investigate to see why is it the Rockstar is guiding you there. There are other clues that you should be connecting together. Have you realized how a lot of the places where you find a scrap node, there is a spaceship part?
And even if you go to the online, they added other things there for you to go and pick up. Dragon or other places that are mystery. Like, look, we just mentioned it. Look, there it is. Look right there. Look on my screen. There is a toy to pick up right here. A monkey. A pogo. 30 out of 100 action figures. Yep. They always keep adding stuff where there's already stuff that was there, or putting stuff there for you to go there. It's very interesting. Well, we're already reading 2 hours and 30 minutes, and you guys have been here long enough to watch. But again, guys, this is what the game is saying is important. We're just trying to see what could it possibly mean. Death call. Aw, damn it! What's up, bro? I didn't know you were here. Just about to turn this live feed off, man. But what's up, man? I'm trying to think what else we could go do right now. There's really nothing. again, all we're seeing. Yeah, man. Catch y'all next time. We're doing everything we can to reiterate what Rockstar is trying to say too, you know. Oh, hell yeah, man. Thanks. Alright, guys. I think we should probably call it. I know his microphone died, so he'll have to say goodbye to his guys. I'll say goodbye to my guys. Everybody, y'all have a good night. Thanks for being here. Remember what we were doing, what we were talking about, how all this stuff is comparing to single player and how what we're seeing what's most important in the game as far as what needs to be completed for the mystery. Good night, man. Later's Raging. You have a good night too, guys. See y'all later.